Hey guys, it's Robbie here, and this is FrekiFitWolf. It is Sunday, so that means it's time for another week's weigh-in. Alright, hi everyone. Hopefully you all had a wonderful week. Hopefully you guys can hear me well. I did turn off my air conditioner so I don't have to wear the headset. So I'm going to try to get through this quick before it gets really hot in here. Central air is still not fixed, and it's been pretty warm, like really hot outside and pretty warm in the apartment without the air conditioners. But yeah, so anyway, hopefully you all had a wonderful week. My week was definitely a lot better than the past few weeks. I feel a lot better. It did take me a while to get my stamina back. So after being sick for so long, when I went back to work, it was kind of exhausting, even though we weren't busy. Right now, it's been extremely slow. It's always slow this time of year, but then throw in, the pandemic, and we are even slower. So it's been a little bit obnoxious as far as that goes. But despite how slow it was, I was getting tired every day, so my stamina wasn't there. But on the plus side, almost every day, I think except for one day, I hit my step goal. Yeah, except for one day. So that was fantastic. My goal was to just start getting my steps in, get 10,000 a day. And I was doing that. I was like, most days I did between 11 and 12,000 steps. So that is a factor too, considering probably the entire 2 weeks that I was sick, I might have gotten 10,000 steps the entire 2 weeks. So my body just wasn't quite used to it, but now it is back used to that. Beginning of the week, very exhausting. Yesterday ended my shift and I was okay. And that was a Saturday, which is our longer shifts. Granted, also it was extremely slow. I think I did 5 people the entire day. And my salon, it's more of a fast-paced salon. So unless I get booked with colors, then I can do like 4 or 5 colors in one day. But if it's just all haircuts, and then I can do like a lot more. I could do like 10 to 20 in a day easily. So that could be a factor. But I still, by the time I got off work, I was at 10,000 steps. And so whatever I did when I got home, granted, I didn't do a whole lot when I got home, but still. But yeah, so exercise-wise, that was a good first step. This coming week, I want to add in some actual exercise, some strength training, things like that. So we'll see if I follow through with it. I haven't set up an exact plan because I don't know exactly where to start again with that. So what I'll do, I'll look up one of the Planet Fitness exercise videos, and I'll just do what I can on one of those. A couple of times this week. I do have you can see them hanging in the bag over there, my resistant bands that I can do stuff with as well. And I'll throw that stuff in as time goes on. Basically, I'm rebuilding because those 2 weeks is amazing how it's just 2 weeks, but it got me really, really weak. So those are future goals. So keeping up with the 10,000 steps and adding in some form of extra exercise. Haven't fully decided on what yet. So that's that. And then as far as food this past week, I did well. For the most part, I did have several nights where in the middle of the night I woke up and got food. Luckily, because if you saw my video on Tuesday about ways to get fruit and vegetables in your diet in a day, because it's supposed to have between 5 and 9 servings a day, I bought a bunch of fruit and vegetables. So luckily, most of the midnight snacking was that. There was a couple of times where I grabbed a bunch of cereal. So that was weird. It's been a long time since I've had that in the middle of the night eating. Typically there's underlying issues for that, so I'm trying to analyze up here and see what exactly is going on, because sometimes for me, that is what will end up leading to a binge episode because I'm not dealing with something. Don't know what it is I'm not dealing with, and it could be just the stress from missing 2 weeks of work, the stress of being sick, the stress of it being slow and lacking money. So, and that's what I think a huge part of it is, because it is kind of stressing me out a little bit. I've got a lot of bills, guys. So actually, I decided that I'm going to start doing DoorDash So I'm actually going to start that today. I'm really, really nervous because I'm anything new, especially something new where I'm going solo. I normally have a support friend or somebody that knows what they're doing in anything, even if it's going out to eat at a restaurant I've never been to. I'm not going to do that alone. So this is something new and exciting, though. I have people that I've known that have done it. I've joined their official Facebook groups, and it seems like it's pretty easy, pretty straightforward, a lot of support. So I'm going to go that route. So I'm going to, after I make this video, after I get a little breakfast in me, because I'm not going to be picking up people's food while I'm hungry, then I'm going to go and try that. And so I think that will help ease my mind as far as income goes. And that might help prevent these midnight episodes and prevent a binge episode from happening. So this week, like I said, I stayed within my points and within my calorie range. If I didn't stay within my points, I stayed within my calorie range, and I actually allowed myself to have more. The app recommends that I have like 2,600, 2,694 or something like that calories, and then points and bites. I already forgot. I forgot how many I get. I get a lot. 63. I think it's 63. 63 or 53. Whatever it is. I should know this. I really should. But it's changed so much lately. I think it's 63. But anyway, I stayed with, if I went over the points, then I made sure I stayed within the calorie goals. And my personal calorie goal was 22 to 2,300. I actually slacked up a little bit and let it go to 24 to, I think one day was 2,500 calories. And again, it recommends that I have 2,600 calories. So I'm not too worried about me going over my personal goal, because that's just a goal I made up. I don't really know. And it paid off, though. So, sorry, 7 minutes in. Normally I try to get the weigh-in numbers way before this, but I weighed in today at 316 pounds. So that means I lost 6 pounds this week for a grand total of 60.8 pounds. So that's fantastic. I am very, very happy about that. I think I'd be more happy if I knew some of the gain that I had from the previous 2 weeks wasn't, artificial, like from steroids or from, being inactive, blah, blah, blah. So it's one of those things, like I talked about in that video on Thursday, where like, it's something I did good, but I'm like, but did I deserve it? Did I earn it? Did I actually work hard enough for it? Especially with these midnight snackings. So it's a weird thing. Obviously, despite me giving some tips in Thursday's video, I'm still working on that issue. As far as self-doubt and all of that. But either way, whatever the reason, whatever the cause, I'm glad to be down that 6 pounds. I'll be more happy when I've lost the full 15 pounds that I gained while I was sick for 2 weeks. But it's still a 6-pound dent. That is fantastic, especially in 1 week. You guys know me. Typically, it's 1 to 2 pounds, sometimes a little bit more. So for me to lose 6 pounds in 1 week, that makes me very happy. So whatever the cause, whatever the reason, but now it's got me questioning, like, should I be having more calories? Is that the reason that I had a better loss? Or did I just have a better loss because my body was not used to being active, so all of a sudden getting that many steps in every day, and then some artificial gains due to, being inactive and being sick and having steroid shot and all that jazz? I don't know. So this week I've got to decide, do I want to play around with having more calories than that 22 to 2,300, or do I just want to go to what I was doing as far as calories and points go? Give me your guys' opinion on what you think I should do on that if you've waited around this long in the video. Yeah, because I'd like to know what you guys think, and that would be very, very helpful for me to decide how I want to plan my week. All right, so do that, leave that in the comments, and then also please like the video, please subscribe if you haven't yet, and yeah, that's all I got today. So I will talk to you guys Tuesday when I come out with another video. Thank you all. Bye-bye.